It's not hot, so it's kind of gross.
Mine's not hot, but I feel like I didn't add enough cream. I don't know. What are you doing? Down.
Mama, sit down. Good girl.
What are you doing?
Good girl.
I want those fingies. I want those fingies. Okay, Ray says no to the fingies, Daddy.
Ray says she wants the fingies.
That Ray. Ray.
That's okay.
Too much. Too much. I know. I helped you. I saved you. I saved you from the crazy canine. Well, we gotta move everyone today. Are you excited?
No, not really.
Not really. Why not?
Because it's always too complicated because you and I both try to do things differently. So.
Oh, that's fine. Well, we'll move the
Lay down, please.
We'll move the sheep first.
I'm gonna stop touching you until you listen. No. Lay down. Thank you.
We'll move the sheep first, and then I think we'll just move the you want to move the chickens over here past the bale, and then we'll have Finn move them over.
That's fine.
Okay, that's what we'll do. No, I don't need your attention. You're cute though.
Crazy mama bee.
She got that back leg stretched way out. Hi, Mama.
Hey.
Other Mama.
No. Back up.
Other Mama.
Stinker. I shouldn't have touched you.
Crazy eyes.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. You love the baby? You love the baby? I don't think quite as much as your infant, though.
Mama. Love the baby.
Hey.
Love the baby.
Good girl. Yeah. She liked your hand. Oh, good big booty Judy.
Conducting the orchestra.
Ba-dum, bum, bum, dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Aspect of this life that not a lot of people talk about as content creators is there's so much time spent on our intelligent devices, our smartphone, our computer, and it's crazy that our community is so tuned in and focused and based on what we do on these devices. It's tough, especially adding a baby into the mix. Something that I've been trying to be super mindful about is prioritizing my time with her because she's only going to be this little now. I'm making some cinnamon rolls for lunch. It's kind of a late lunch, but you know, it is what it is. I'm sure other people have done this, but sometimes you just glance at a recipe. You don't read all of the instructions until you're ready for that step. And then it says, oh, you were supposed to set out the butter to be room temperature, and you need it now. So I feel silly sometimes when I do that, but I guess it's a good reminder to slow down sometimes, because otherwise you're gonna miss a step or not be ready for the next step. Actually, we're ready for the next step, but we didn't read all of the instructions first. And so now we have to go back. I took this butter out of the freezer last night because we used the rest of the one we had. And we buy our butter in this big block, 2-pound block, and then we cut off what we need. But oh, I forgot the cat. This is another perfect example. Forgot the cast iron in here. Let's pick up that first. But I wanted to talk about motherhood, how it's going, and just be honest with you guys. I don't think you can read or plan or watch enough videos to really prepare you for what motherhood is like. It's very different from being a steward of animals, because it's a lot more intimate, and there's a lot more involvement. And I feel like I knew that it was going to be a big shift, but I didn't quite comprehend what that would actually look like for me. And it's been really good, because I've seriously been tried to be extremely mindful of where we go from here, and the time that I spend with her. And so that was a big thing for me, was I wanted to be as involved and mindful and really focused on what I was doing with her. You know, reminding myself in the middle of the night when I'm up feeding her, and you know, it's only been an hour since her last feeding, that she's still the love of my life, and I love her so much. And so just being extremely mindful of how I respond to her and how I interact with her, that's been really important to me, because I want to cherish every moment with her while she's little, because I know it's not going to always be this way. I know she's not going to always want to snuggle with me for hours or snuggle with me all day. It's going to be very, very different as she gets older, and I know that. And so I want to make sure that I'm mindful and that I remember that as she's this little. I just tried to keep that in mind, of being there for her as much as I can while she's this little, And it's a huge mental shift. It's a huge mental shift when you're used to, like us, when you're used to always going all the time, and now, you know, her cries, that's my cue that she needs me. And so I have to just pretty much stop what I'm doing and go and tend to her needs. And that's a huge new thing for me, because normally, even when I have my own needs, like, I am the kind of person, I just kind of ignore them and say, oh, well, I can worry about that in a bit. And with her, you can't do that. You can't do that with a baby. You can't say, oh, I'll feed you in like an hour, you're fine, you know. And it's really made me need to reevaluate how I prioritize myself too, because I've never been good at that. And when we found out that we were pregnant, that was a big part of it, was I needed to make sure that I was taking care of my body, because I was growing this little human now. And it shouldn't have stopped after I had her, you know, but it's definitely tough to continue that pattern when you're so used to that muscle memory of not, you know. So that's something I'm trying to have a little bit more grace with myself too, of I need to prioritize myself more, and that it's okay, that things will still get done, that I'm not a bad person for trying to put myself first when I've always been the type of person that puts everybody else first. So it's just been a shift and a different change getting to where we are. I feel like I'm a kid painting a silly picture. I've actually never made homemade cinnamon rolls before, so this is a new thing. But I'm excited for them. I think they'll be good.
The mamas on the bus say shh, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town.
Thank you so much for watching. I know I've been a bit all over the place and rambling, but my parents are here visiting, and I'm glad they're here to get some baby snuggles in. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time, guys.
She's taking your picture. Looky there. Who's that? Oh, you don't like having your picture taken? Say, no. 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 You cannot bite my toes. You cannot bite my toes. I'm going to move them. You don't bite my toes. You don't bite my toes. You don't bite my toes. I get to bite your belly. I get to bite your belly. Oh, the belly rubs. Oh, look at all the belly rubs. Here, the belly rubs. That's a belly rubs. Come here. You. Hey, who's got my shirt? Who's got